Okay. So where were we? Any idea?
Pick list management.
Mhm.
We have done pick list management
The
actually.
quick list management, RBPs and all are covered, right? Role-based permissions,
Yes, right.
outsourcing rules and
Yes, right.
okay. So today we'll be covering let me just open that. Today actually here we have covered. Today we'll be looking into email notification template settings and password. It is just a simple thing. I'll cover quickly, then I'll come to this background portlets. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Just a second. Yeah. So what is basically email notification templates? You might be wondering that whenever uh, if your email ID is there in the system, whenever I change or reset the password, basically the user will get intimation through mail, right? How
Right.
basically that will happen? Generally, it will happen in any organization. If you reset here, admin reset here, then it will go intimation to the users. Key, your password has been reset. Please kindly look into it or something. The format will be written. So those are possible in the action name called email notification template settings. If you go through this, not only Employee Central, PM, GM, all these settings are already there over here. And you can see certain tick marks which you can able to remove. And there are certain graded out tick mark which you can't able to remove. Those are standard notifications that should able to go to the employee basically. Okay, any workflow related, whatever you are seeing here, these are the standard notifications. It should go to the employee, but our we can only control what is there in our hands. That is uh, what you can able to mark like this. But there are many PM and GM notifications over here. If you want password change notification, if you don't want, you can just remove this. And if you want welcome notification, whenever you are doing here in the screen, whenever you are sending a welcome mail, basically in the admin center, you will be sending welcome mail, right?
Right.
So basically, whenever you are be sending a welcome, reset user password, send welcome mail, until and unless you activate over here, it will not show here. If any employees transfer, that transfer notification should go to the employee. All these are controlled from here. Okay.
Okay.
So let us take one example. For example, workflow is there. Workflow action. Anyways, this is a standard notification that should be able to go to the employee. So for example, this workflow action is there. So you can even change the, don't change here the template, whatever is there in the brackets, those are codings basically. You should not change that. But apart of that brackets, you are having this format, right? You can change has been approved or has been approved on so and so date. Please get in touch with your support team. Let us know if it is not done by you. For example, you want to add anything, okay?
Okay.
If it is not done by you, you can add anything, and whatever there in these brackets, square brackets, those are coding basically. You should not, standard by the system, you should not change. Only the thing is you can change the matter. You can change the matter, and then you can just save the changes. It will get saved. Whatever it is there, you can save the changes. And not only this, in case you can, if the management end user, basically user should have able to update this according to their policy. So you have to copy this and paste this in the body of the mail, and you can send it to the manager. They can change, ask them not to change, not to touch the square brackets and all. They can change a part of that, and they will be replying in the mail. You can just copy and paste it over here and save changes. Okay, this will be done by them only. And then if you want to upload a template, you can even download this template. This is little bit lengthy process. Easy process is just copy and paste it. Here in the template, you will be finding something more in depth basically. No, it is the same only, but sometimes you will get confused. See, it will open in the notepad. So this is the subject is this action has been approved, and then it will be like in a HTML format. Okay, respectively, the dash has been approved. So you should ask the user to change what we say, what are a part of the square brackets which are there in small letters, right? You can ask the user to change that and then send us across this template, so that if it is in XML file, means HTML file, this is XML coding only. If it is XML file, directly from this notepad only, we will be uploading this. Upload the template file. Uh, you have to choose the file and upload the template file wherever you have saved. Then it will get applied over here. The easiest thing is you can just ask the user to change here only, basically in the body of the mail. Just copy and paste it, and you can download the template and give it to the user, but they may confuse generally. So maximum in my real time, I used to copy this. If at all there was any changes, used to copy this and paste in the body of the mail. Okay, this is how the email changes are to be done. And apart of that,
Okay.
you are having different modules changes over each module consultant. That's the reason it is intro to mastery. Intro to mastery means it is not specific to employee central. This comes under intro to mastery. These are all specific to all modules, common things like pick list, this one, email, RBPs, proxy management. All these are common for all modules. Okay, so not
Okay.
only particularly specific to that employee central only. So you can able to do this changes one time activity. Generally maximum in the support project, it will not be asked much. If at all any changes are there, you have to come here and do the changes, email related changes for your own module. Okay, various modules will be there. If the company wants that any password password forgot password change notification is to be changed, basically the template is to be changed, you have to come here and make those changes. Just you have to copy and paste this key. This is the template. If you want your company to add or remove anything, they can remove it. A part of this square brackets, don't touch this. Okay, ask them also not to touch this. Rest, a part of this, you can make changes to this template. Basically, it is very simple, not a problem. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is what email notification template, and then you'll be having what we say password and login policies. So generally, who will set up the password and login policy in the company? There is a separate team, right?
Right.
It is IT team usually. They will be setting up, deciding what are the password policies and settings for the companies. You may have heard that whenever you log into the company portal or anything, they may frequently ask you to change the password, or they may ask that one character should be larger, one letter should be larger, and alphanumeric, it should consist of password should consist of numeric plus alphabets, and all those conditions are there, right? You might have faced
Right.
that. So all
Yes.
those conditions are being set up in password and login policies. So to view the password and login policies, you can just type your password. You'll be getting it is very user friendly interface. You just have to type password where exactly you want to, and here password and login policy settings is there, right? We have to click this. Okay. So these are the various password and login policy settings, as you can see in the screen. So first read the warnings, basically what exactly it is. It is just warning, not an error. Enter a number larger than 0 in the maximum successive login attempts field. Means if it is two login fail attempts, after two the password will get locked. Enter to at least two in the enable password history field. enter the number between 1 to 265 in the maximum password age in days. 365, not 265. 365 in the maximum. So 1 year tak. 1 year tak you can you can just include the password age. After that, the system should have to change that password. So it is for 1 year, no problem. If you will be keeping blank also, no problem. Then the password is fixed permanent. You don't need to change also. So these are just warnings. And then let us start with the below conditions. What exactly it is? Minimum length means you might have known means what should be the minimum length of password. It may start from 2 also, and it may start from 3 also. So if it is 2, then with letter also the password can be created. If it is 6, with 6 letters, minimum 6 letters is required. If you just type 5 letters, then it will show an error. Password should have minimum length 6. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the minimum length. Maximum length means maximum length is what after that the password should not allow us to enter, means the password length should not allow it should restrict us what we have mentioned here, the number like 20 means after 20 letters it should restrict us. It should not allow us more than 21, like 21 and all. So this is all what minimum length to start with, just minimum to start with, what is the password length, and maximum to end with the password. Maximum it should not exceed 20. You here you can write anything, 18, 20, or 30, or what we say 18, anything you can write it. So this is what the thing. And minimum password age. Minimum password age means means at least if you write here, suppose it will be in days, suppose 30 days. So still till 30 days you should not change the password. At least it should be minimum 30 days. Maximum password age means if it is 60 days means in the companies you may have after 60 days it will, before that it will show an intimation ki your password is being expired in 2 days, 5 days, 6 days. Please request to change it, like that the intimation comes usually in the portal, right? So it will comes in this also success factor. So if you keep both -1, it is recommended you keep both -1 for practice, because else you have to frequently change the password else. So if you keep -1, then it is not applicable. You can use that password for lifetime. It is not necessary that you have to change that password. But in real time, it will be not -1. It will be as per the company's password and login policy. There are separate policies, right? In my, I am working in TCS. My account will ask password for every 30 days. You have to change the password and all. So the policy is that for every 30 days, the employee should change the password. If the policy is there, here you have to mention 30 days. Here you can mention -1, not a problem. Minimum password, it doesn't matter, but maximum password age you have to enter 30 days. Means after 30 days you have to change it. There will be no other option. You have to change the password. Okay, understood? Or any doubts
Yes,
still?
sir. No.
So now maximum successive failed login attempts. What is this? For example, uh, if uh, if you are writing 0 over here, then this option will not work basically. For example, if I write here 3, so what will happen? The employee will first time enter wrong password. Okay, it will give another chance. Second time enter wrong password. Okay, it will give last final chance. If third time the employee enters wrong password, then it will lock.
Then user's account automatically get locked.
Yeah, automatically get locked. So
Hmm.
after how many login attempts it should get, you can decide it over here. So right now we are keeping 0. 0 means you can use a number of failed attempts. Basically it will not work. Okay, so that's the reason
Hmm.
we are using 0. And then you will be having case sensitive basically recommended. Case sensitive means if you tick here, then system will read case sensitive. For example, if the password is my urban all small 123, it will be different than urban all capitals in 123. Okay, if I remove this option, then uh, it will read both the uppercase and lowercase the same. Only it will read urban 1 2 3 4. If I write in uppercase also, it will allow me to log in. If I write in lowercase also, it allow me to log in. Okay, got it? Got it
Got
what
it.
I'm trying to say. So this
Yes.
is very much recommended. It is showing to you this is recommended because some may you this is the weakness basically. If it is allowing by with both the cases, upper and lower cases also, only the spelling is correct, then it will be a bug basically. So that's the reason you have to mention this. It is recommended. It should any system should read password case sensitive. It will be case sensitive. Okay. So changing this option force all the users to change their password. So never ever change this. If you initially at the time of implementation, if you set up, then it is fine. If you again make changes in this, for example, then it will force all the users. How many logins are there? So many students are there. So many employees are there. They have to again change the password. Okay, so it is not recommended to touch these settings. So, here it is mentioned, see, if this option is not checked, upper character and lower character will be considered as one kind of characters. Okay, you can even read this. It will be very easy. Mixed cases required means this option is ignored if case sensitive is not ticked basically. Mixed cases required means what? Mixed cases means if I check this, upper and lower case is required. That's the mixed case basically. If I select if I change password to all the small letters, it will not work. It will show an error. If I select password all the capitals, it will show error. So mixed case is required. This is where we have to tick it basically. And then password must see here, the definition is also there. If this option is checked, the password must contain both uppercase and lowercase. Okay, and then you'll be having alpha characters. What is our alpha characters? The password must contain uppercase, lowercase, or both. It is the same basically, uppercase, lowercase, or both. Mixed case only. Alpha characters means alpha character, uppercase, lowercase, or both basically. Here it should contain both uppercase and lowercase. It here alpha characters are required means any cases will be fine, uppercase, lowercase, or both basically. Alpha characters are required. If we check this, then you can change the password uppercase or lowercase or both, anything. Non-alpha characters required means any special characters, basically numeric or special characters. It includes numeric and special characters. If I select this, then you have to mention @123 numeric and special characters, both it includes. Okay, non-alpha characters required. Else you can even mention here like this also. Uh, numeric required, special required, or any one you can mention here. Numeric only required, not special. Special, if it is not required, also fine. If you remove this, then it will work without numeric and special also. So this is what either in this non-alpha, both includes numeric and special. If this option is checked, the password must contain numeric or special or both. But or you can will be included if it will be ignored with if numeric characters or special characters are checked. So if you want both, so better you mention this non-alpha characters required. So that it will basically include numeric and special basically, or both. So if you want any one of this, or the numeric or special, then you can mention like this. If you want both, then better to go ahead with this. Okay, got it? Any point, any
Yes.
doubts?
No.
Okay. So the password cannot contain any of the following information. For example, I have told, right? I will be entering the password with my name, Arpan @123. My first name is Arpan. Some companies have policy ki password should not consist of first name or last name or both or username. So for that, you can mention this criteria, else you can ignore it. Okay. This is based on the policy. If you take any one or three of them, then username, my username is Arpan123, then username also should not be the password. My last name is Gaur, then password should not include Gaur. My first name is Arpan, password should not include my first name Arpan. So with a part of these, it should include others. So this is what the first name, last name, and username kind of thing. Enable password history policy. What is this enable password history policy? You have to mention to enter the number 2 and 10. For example, you are this will only work when you include this. Means generally, if you are including this, if the password is to be changed every frequently, for example, maximum age, I'm telling 30 or 60. So at that time only it was beneficial. So this means pass whatever number you are entering, 3, you might have seen that whenever you are logging to some a portal or something, you might have come across certain things like you can't uh, you can't use the last 3 created password of last 3 in your history. You can't use that password. You should use the new one. Okay. Or last 5 in the history. Okay, got it. You might have
Yes.
faced that scenario as well. So basically, if you are entering any number, then if the user wants to create a new password, it should not be the previous of whatever the number is mentioned here. If I mention 2, it should not consist of the previous 2 passwords. It should consist new one. Okay, if I mention 3, it should not consist the previous 3 password. If you don't want to mention anything, just click mention blank. And enable password feature, basically enable password feature means in the home screen you will be having a question mark basically beside the user ID and password. In that you'll be having that feature, uh, forgot password or something. That is those enable password forget password feature. Before login, you'll be having that feature, okay, on the screen. So what if you select this enable password feature? So what kind of enable password feature, what kind of basically settings it's to be provided for the users? There are 3 options. Either the user can reset the password using URL access through mail. He will be getting a link through mail and allow the users reset reset password by providing an email address. So this option will be provided. Else you'll be having reset password using security question through email link. You might have entered certain security questions and all at the time of what we say login or something like that. Then that the this will again send you through mail. Reset password using security access to system. This so generally will be providing this. User should reset the password by the mail address. The link should will be getting the mail address and they'll be resetting the password through this. And then you'll be having enable forgot username feature. If you select this, you'll be having in the login page forgot username feature. In sometimes the what we say users might forgot there is no conditions under this. If you select this, it will retrieve the username. It will send a link username but to their email address, to their employees email address basically. So this is what this meaning. And then you'll be having set welcome password. Just a second. Okay. So then you'll be having this one. Enable forgot username feature. If you are selected, okay, this I've told. If you want the feature in your login page, you can just mention over here. And then you'll be having set welcome password and reset password link expiration in days. So if I in the admin center, I'll be sending the user welcome mail and reset password mail. You'll be getting the email if you have mentioned. If I mentioned the email in this in your employee file or something, if you are an employee of success maintained in success factors, there will be email also maintained. To that email, one link will be getting. Okay, whenever I'm resetting your password, and that link will get expired in 1 day because we have mentioned in 1 day. Today I'll be sending you that link to change your password, but you might have forgotten some work. Tomorrow after 24 hours you are trying to log into the link and clicking the link, then you will be not able to open the link. Be sure that it has been expired. So how many days you are mentioning over here? Basically it will take that much days, that link will get expired. Okay, so this also feature success factors provides. Got it? You'll be getting a
Got it, sir.
password reset link that will get expired in days if you just mention this feature. Password expiration for long time unused password expiration for long time unused password means this basically will be not using, it will be in years. Basically if it is 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, if password is not used for 1 year, 2 year or 3 year, nobody log in or something like that, then generally it will not happen in companies who will wait till years. Basically at least in 15 to 20 days they will be logging something. So long time unused password you can set up over here. If the password is not yet used in 1 or 2 years, then you can mention here. So else you have to mention NA. NA means it is not applicable.
Not applicable.
Yes. Enable captcha for forgot password page. This you know what exactly it is. If I select
Yes.
this, you should this is the length of the captcha. If I select 6, it will in some government sites or SBI login, you'll be having some captcha, right?
Yes.
Whenever you
Bank
are,
login.
yes,
Bank online login.
exactly, those are
Mm.
captcha. If you want this also in success factors screen for all users, you can mention this length of this captcha and you can enable it. Okay, this is
Okay.
what the password policy login feature. Any doubts till now?
No, sir.
Okay, great. So now after this, yeah, one more thing. Let me just explain you quickly. If I go to, employee file now, right? You are very
Right.
much aware of employee file, which consists of the employee's information, basically, portlet wise.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I go to this employee file, this, this is down is people profile. From here section, you are not you are now aware of people profile. Uh, So you're now aware of people profile. People profile I have mentioned you. Employee profile. Employee profile is mini master data, right?
Right.
Which is taken from employee central details only. Integrate interface from employee center, and then you'll be having public profile. This is very important. These three, generally they'll be asking differences in between these three in interview. So this is very important. What is people profile? People profile is the profile which you can able to see down. Configure people profile, you are configuring the views, right? These are the people profile only. All these portlets come under people profile, what people can view. And then
Mm.
comes employee profile. Employee profile means basic details of the employee, basic import file, which we have seen, right? Employee profile. And then comes public profile. What is public profile? Public profile is common to all public, irrespective of this. Irrespective of they can view have access of people profile or not. But if you want public profile access, then you can able to see above section this edit profile. From the edit profile picture, all these things which are shown to you, VP, human resource, this designation, department, division, location, right, time, whatever I am highlighting from the from this profile picture, it is all comes under people profile, not sorry, public
Public
profile.
profile.
So how to configure that public profile? Same, you have to go to that page only where people profile is configured. Configure people profile is the action name, but you don't have to configure any people profile. The action name is configure profile. Let it come. In general settings, there is a configure header fields. Can you able to see it?
Yes.
Now, see, these all are the fields which are there for people profile. For example, what people can view. For example, here I will be saying that key photo is there, username is there, but I don't want department, division, and location, and I don't want any phone numbers basically, and I'm saving the details. Just see the difference. Now, if I just come here and refresh it, got it? Anything, any differences there? All those are not visible now. Now, if I come here and mention that email is also not visible and save it, now what will happen?
Email will be not visible.
Yes, yes. See, email is also not visible. Okay. So generally, as per the requirement, what should be visible to public overall, which includes overall employees, is being came here. Uh, Anyways, display name will be there. Department, division, this. And in custom fields, I want to include, there are 3 custom fields, not more than that. I want to include the city basically. And then here I'll be wanting to include what we say, date of birth. And here I want to include hiring date or manager basically, who is the manager. Okay, 3 custom fields only will be there, not more than that. I'm just saving it. So some more fields will be adding to that. If you notice it, if I just refresh it, so some more fields has been logged in. Just a second. One message is there from the company. Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see the difference, right? City Bangalore,
Yes.
date of birth, manager Sanjeev Kumar. So this is all the thing what you can able to handle from public profile. Just you have to click here and you have to make those changes. If you don't want custom fields, again will be you can even reverse it as well. But the common fields you can keep it. Generally, people will be keeping it. This is only for public view, not for all the employees who can able to just what the public can able to see basically. It is all that. So this is what public profile. But uh, in order to make this work also, though you can able to select these changes, you even have to go in permission roles in I will just show you at a glance. Already the roles are there for these for suppose I am that employee, for my role that roles are there. You have to go to permission roles. If at all you are creating this for the first time, you have to create separate role for that only, for what the for public profile only. So for example, in public profile, what are the fields? Username, title, department, division, these all which you are able to see in the permission. You can define the role later. In the permission, you have to go in employee data. Here, you have to give the name like user name, for example. Here, these fields you have to give. And what else are there? Username, title, department, and title, all this department, department. Here also you have to give the roles, okay? Department and what else there? Uh, business phone, cell phone, for example. This see business phone and then cell phone. Date of birth if required, manager, etc. That you can search it. These many things you have to give it, and that employee in which the employee role is there, in that role you have to give these permissions also, view permissions also. So in case if you want the particular person should view employee profile basically, so this plus that role you have to give it. Got it? Or any
Got it.
doubts?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so simultaneously you have to give this and that role. So this is what employee profile is. And then There is a small topic called badges. Let me cover it. In this, you can able to see badge, public profile. Public profile I mentioned. Badges. Badges means what exactly the badge means? What is the definition of badge? Can you tell me?
No, sir, I don't have idea.
Badge means, for example, if you have done the exceptional performance in the tenure of the organization, right? If you have done that, I mean, if you are a very in your appraisal, you are a very impressive employee. For example, if anybody want to praise you, your manager wants to praise you, then he will be giving you the badges, right? He will be assigning you the badges. There are certain standard badge as well as custom badge. For that, the action name you can able to see. This is also this only this action name permissions you can give backend. That manage badge. You can just go to manage badge and you can see. See, these are the badges. If I don't want anything, whatever the if you want to activate this badge, then activate it. Nice person. I'm just activating this badge. So what the manager can able to give the badge is like this. For example, uh, let us proxy Kala Grant. Let me see. She is a manager, but let me see she is having the badge access or not. Now, if I go to her home page, just let me go to his profile, her profile. I think she doesn't have that access. Let me go to Tessa Walker. She is also manager. Sorry, let me proxy. Usually we'll be giving in the MSS rights. I will show you. Here, so let me go to Charles Brown. Somebody have messed up with the permissions, I guess. Just a second. So here the permissions is given for admin permissions for our group basically. So now managers have given the permission. Let me check. Now this is my direct report is if I want to take the action. Here you can able to see give a batch. Got it?
Yes.
Here I'll be just giving the batch. So as you can see, team player, this I have activated nice person. I can even go here and you're a nice person. I can give this and can give the batch. Now, if I go to this profile, it will come in talent section. badges, talent profile section, it will come. See, you are a nice person. So you can able to see this profile in the talent section, talent profile section. If the particular employee has the access to talent section, or she can able to see if I proxy NL with NL Loveless, the particular employee can also see there in their self-service, basically portlet in their profile. If I go to my employee file, talent profile, this access is there. You can able to see, as an employee, I can able to see, okay, my manager has appraised me. So this is controlled by admin in what we say, this one, batch, manage batch. Manage batch. Here, if I want, if I have activated all this will be shown to you. If you want to create any new batch, you have to upload this image, but it should have certain length. Means basically it should fit here. So you have to download this small image if you want to fit, and then you have to save it. Generally, you have to ask the management only, the client only, if they want to add what kind of image, they will be choosing it, and they will be reducing the size, and they will be sending us across. Then you can see if I now have activated all these batches. Now, if you want to give him any badge, basically, to the manager, same manager, want to give any badge for any other employee, then you'll be finding all those things. You can activate and delete, activate, but you can't delete the standard batch. Custom batch, you can delete it, but not the standard batch. Now, if I want to give any one of the batch, Anya Singh batch, then I can just give here, give a batch. See, all are activated. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for cooperating and all. I can just mention it. Thank you for the help and support. I'll be giving the badge. Simple. Now the Anya Singh can able to see the badge in her profile. Employee can able to see the badge. Okay, manager has approved me. So as a manager also, I can go to the Anya Singh profile, and I can check that the badge is there. Okay. See, here it is there. You can even remove the badge anytime. This is what the authorization you will be having. So in the badges also, you will be having view and edit. For managers, you will be giving edit access, because they can review, means they can't able to do anything. Only they can view it. Who has given you the badge? That's it. Okay. This
Okay.
is control to permissions. This is what the badge is. Okay. Got it? Any doubts for on today's class?
No, sir.
So tomorrow we'll be completing this section. In employee profile only, you'll be having background portlets. Those will be completing, and I'll be explaining what is extended import and import information, with user import information. That's it. This is covered, RBPs and all. Then after that, we'll be starting data models, core employee central classes, which are specific to employee central only. Okay, data
Okay.
models and all. So after tomorrow's class, almost 40 to 50% will be completing. After that, this will be focusing core into core employee central. Very interesting. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Chalo.
Okay, bye, sir.
Bye. Good night.